so far away from like North America. I'm so far removed that it's like, oh, this is actually really funny.
Mm-hmm.
If this were happening in my country, I'd be terrified. But
It was
you know,
like even up in Canada, it was a weird thing. Like honestly, not a day would go by when that motherfucker did not come up in conversation in some shape or form.
yeah, you couldn't really escape the guy.
No.
Wait, like you hear more about him than Trudeau?
Yeah, actually.
I mean, you hear so little about the guy that you didn't even know it's Trudeau. See, that's how little he comes up. Point taken. Everybody wants to pee on Trump Towers, though.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when you do that.
All right. Welcome to the Hot Mess Open Mic. Welcome to the Hot Mess. You know we gotta talk about it because everyone's talking about it. We gotta get it out of our systems. All right, before I play a video, everyone say it with me now. Take my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth.
You put it in the chat first.
It's all bred in our hearts. All right, let's look at the footage.
Next week, we need to get this.
Let's look at the footage.
Let's go, Will Smith.
G.I. Jane, a
Let's
dated
go, Will
joke.
Smith.
She makes disgusted face.
Will laughs at first. He
I
laughs
can't
at
believe he
first.
made that dumb joke. Well, wait. Look at
Go back. He laughs.
dude.
He laughs
on
at the
the
joke.
footage I watched, he sashayed like.
Go back. He laughs at the joke.
He's not. She doesn't even look upset. She
Will
looks like-
Smith laughs at the
He
joke.
laughs.
He laughs
Oh my
at the
God.
joke.
Mm-hmm.
How is that not a completely planned move?
Look. He just like. I swear his hips swayed. I swear he was sashaying. He's sashaying.
No,
and now
that's on the
John
way back.
Wayne's on the last
Way
3
back.
steps. What?
Way back. It's on his way back, buddy.
Oh, it's on his
Because he
way
doesn't
back.
want to look aggressive going up.
Oh!
Good slap.
Whoa.
It was a good slap, to be fair.
Oh.
Good hit.
Have you guys seen the video version? Somebody edited it.
That was the shitty clip. That was dead as fuck.
Can we move on to Questlove and his amazing acceptance?
Oh, I see how it is. You bring it up another black
You know,
guy. I
it
get
is
how is.
really quickly. It is funny because, like, you know, the now his like defense is that his wife has alopecia and he like overreacted emotionally due to that. But the fact that he laughs first really just completely proves to you that no, it's bullshit. It's a completely calculated, thought out move. He laughed. He saw the situation and went, you know what? No, I'm gonna walk up there and smack him. That's a planned out. That's premeditated. It's pretty cool. It's pretty legit, dude. He was like on site, bro. And I see you right now.
All right,
That's pretty good.
Marv, we have to have a parent talk.
Parents?
I know how you said. We're not supposed to let the kids decide what the order is. We're not supposed to let the kids decide what the list order is. You know,
Yeah.
like we decide what the list order is. But then
Yes,
someone said they wanted to go third instead of first. You know, they didn't want to open. What? I don't know what to do. Oh, it's all right if you're late. We'll put you on the lister.
I really don't want to out the person, so I'm gonna stick to just saying it's Kathy O. Oh, sorry, it's Kay O'Brien. So, yeah, I'm very much okay with that. I mean,
all right.
My favorite child can have whatever she wants.
All right, then you know what's happening. You all came for it. You've been misbehaving all week, just so you can behave for this one moment. Neil, thanks for coming. We'll get you on the list. Thanks for coming to the Hot Mess Open Mic. We just popped it off. We just did all our Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, you did have the best timing out of all of us.
I just wanted to. I want to look again. I swear his hips swayed. Anyways. All right. Well, you want to say anything about our opening comic? I mean,
our opening comic today is to me very special because, like, you know, last time it seemed like he didn't have a great time, but this time I hope he does. So yeah, my favorite Kids Bop rapper, ladies and gentlemen, it's Behavin'.
Okay, now may I have a what's my runtime?
5.
You have 5 minutes, sir.
5 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow, we have a good proportion of women here, and no, seriously, I have a question. How girly are the women here, and how girly are the men here? Show of hands if you know about that. If you know of ballet. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm Indian. I don't know very much about ballet. However, okay. Besides Marvin and Dominic, everyone else, show of hands. You are the only two who are not from the United States or Canada.
Oh no.
All right, yeah. Then I will tell you that this joke is unfortunately not available in your country. Yeah, no, like I said, I am Indian, and I'm the kind that runs the liquor store. I'm not the kind that runs to the liquor store.
Yes.
Yeah. However, since I did mention ballet, do you know who does know? Do you know who knows a thing or two about ballet? The Russians. The Russians like dance moves, and what that means is, when Russian people call me Bollywood, they are celebrating us, and they give me movie suggestions I haven't even heard of. Like, the people that do ballet like our dance moves. It's pretty. I take that as a compliment. Also, that's all I had to talk about, since you in before all my Will Smith material. That was fine.
Slapped it out of your hand.
Yeah. So yeah, the room now gets 3 minutes.
Wait,
Oh, keep going.
you don't want to just riff for
Oh,
3
we did
minutes?
steal
Go
your
for
Will
it,
Smith
dude.
material? I'm so
Go
sorry,
for it,
man. God damn it, why do we keep screwing behaving over?
Yeah.
Hang on, man.
What are we doing to him? What
Wait a
is this?
second. Yeah, let's kill. Wait, get him back in here. Get him back
I mean,
in here.
Yeah, let's get
all
back
right,
in here.
well,
Let's get
give
back
me
in for a
something
sec,
to
for a
talk
sec.
about. Give me
Let's
something to
kill Tony
improvise
him.
on.
Oh,
Let's
let's-
kill Tony him a little bit.
Let's kill Tony him a little bit.
But
All
not the
right, all
mean
right.
part. Not the mean part of it.
Not the mean part.
All right,
The good kill Tony.
Behaving, where you from? Where you tuning in from?
Jersey.
New Jersey right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you
What-
actually run a liquor store? Are you
I
in
do.
any way involved in the running of a liquor store?
No, I am not a.
Oh, that's sad.
I do not know how to apply for a liquor sales license.
What's your
That may
what's
be the
your-
whitest thing anybody's ever said on this mic. I love it.
What's your closest chopped cheese shop you got going, and do you like it? Don't they call it chopped cheese? The cheesesteaks in New Jersey. What? Don't laugh at me, Amir. I'll kill you.
I have no
It's
that's
steak
me
and
playing.
cheese, dude.
Like I have a Stromboli place that's the that's the
Stromboli
closest
place?
thing I can.
What are you
Yeah.
popping that Stromboli? What are you doing? Let's shout out this place.
Oh, it's Stuff Your Face in New Brunswick.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
What
that
do you
sounds
put in your
delicious.
Stromboli? Do you just do house Stromboli? Tell them to put all the meats in there?
Oh no, it's just I like it how I like my pizza. It's like I know it's a snobby opinion of mine. It's like if it doesn't taste good with bread, cheese, and sauce alone, then it's not good. It's not a good pizza. It's not a good Stromboli.
Right. Okay, last question.
He's from
There's a
Camp
big
Cheese
one.
Bread.
a big
I'll
What?
throw shade out. Camp Cheese
What?
Bread. I'll say it.
Ah, shit. Now you threw me off my game. Now I
Oh,
forgot my
sorry.
question.
Fine. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Behaven. Now I don't have a good question for you, so I'm going to go with a really bad one,
give me a
okay?
bad one.
Okay, good.
Okay, so if you had to tell your younger self anything today, but you could only use cheese references to do it, what would you tell yourself?
That girl next door you want to sleep with is
yes,
not
yeah,
as good as you think.
maintain your flexibility. You want to stretch like mozzarella.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he did it. He nailed it. Fuck yes.
I like it.
Cool, thank you, Behaven.
He did his full 5 minutes. He appealed to the Italian demographic with mozzarella. I would have gone.
And you know what? If I am ever in New Jersey now, I know to stuff my fucking face.
Yeah,
So,
stuff your fucking face, fucking
hell yeah.
Uncle Fucker.
I learned it. That's my I learned today. I learned a
Mhm.
thing. Do you want to introduce our next comic though? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this shit? Can you handle it? Are you disturbed enough about it?
Disturbed. I'm pretty disturbed.
Disturbed made the song. Are you ready? Yeah.
Uh, let's see here. We got the there we go. All right. Our next comic. She goes outside every day to go into her office to talk to her assistants, the birds. You might have seen her in the beginning of what's that movie? Was it yeah, Cinderella had all the bird. Yeah, you saw that whole thing in Cinderella where all the chipmunks and the birds came to like help her with her dress. That was based off of Kathy. Like that's how she used to run her dress shop. You know, that's how she retired on all that hot Disney dress shop money coming in. Disney Princess Kathy O'Brien.
Regular Dr. Doolittle here at Casa O'Brien. Yeah, so I swear to God, is this true? My husband called me today and said, so I was thinking about getting us ballet tickets to the Paris Opera House next week because we're going there. We're going to Paris. And I was like, well, that's a really good call to get from your spouse. It's as good as like him saying, how can I help you with fixing dinner? Which is kind of a weird metaphor because I don't know, the fucking Paris Opera House is really ornate. It's anyway. So yeah, I got a root canal on Monday, which is the opposite of funny. And I'm sitting in the dentist chair, and the dentist comes in, and there's this poster board in front of me, and there's all these posters on this board, and I said to the dentist, I'm like, I'm gonna focus on the super hot guy that has improved his smile rather than the 6 warning signs of a heart attack. And so then I'm like, what made you think it would be a good idea to be a dentist as a career? Which I was super anxious. I say really inappropriate things. And she's like, well, I oftentimes ask myself that question, which is maybe not what you want to hear before oral surgery. But, you know, I don't know why anyone would want to be a dentist. So my husband owns a Mazda Miata. It's a little sporty car, and we were driving around town, and this car honks at us, and this woman waves, and I'm like, I wave back. I don't know this woman. I'm like, honey, do you know who this woman is? And he says, it's because she's driving a Mazda Miata. And we have this thing where we honk and wave to each other because they're like so into their Mazda Miata. And I'm like, oh my God, that, okay. And then we were on the interstate and in the Miata, and there was this big ass tour bus behind us. And my husband says, we are one brake fail away from total destruction. That is maybe the last thing that I need to hear right now. But I don't know how many of you are familiar with Dennis. Is that my time?
No, you're good. You got another 2 minutes.
You know, Dennis on the comedy circuit. drives an 18-wheeler, and like it really does crack me up. But I mean, Dennis is like moving the wheels of his 18-wheeler, like backing up, and I'm like, every time I see Dennis, I'm praying that nothing bad happens, like no accident happens. And I'm pretty sure everyone on the mic feels that way too. Like, please don't let Dennis get into an accident doing a comedy mic on an 18-wheeler. Anyway, that's it for me.
No, Kathy, you can get extra time because you literally summoned Dennis out of the ether. You literally said Dennis, and he logged on a second later. So if you got an extra bit you want to
His
work
ear
on,
tickled.
because
He
you're
heard
like
it. He felt it.
you're a magical being, you can do whatever you want. I don't want to offend your powers of summoning.
Call her your highness.
Highness? Yes. Oh, sorry, Queen.
Amira.
Kathy.
By the way, Amira, who the hell is Amber Smith, and why did you steal her login? Like,
That's-
whose
no,
laptop
that's
did
my-
you find at a Starbucks?
No, this is my. It's just a pseudonym because Kathy was talking about. Do I have a pseudonym? Remember? But I changed it.
Okay, legit. I just, thought maybe you got. You always seem so nice. I just figured like maybe you got a weird dark side where you like stealing stuff, but only.
Yeah, no, Kathy.
now and then.
Seriously, if you want to bump in after someone's set and do another bit,
If you want to interrupt anybody at any point in time, you just do it.
You have
Give her powers.
You have all
Why
the
doesn't she have powers?
She doesn't need anymore. She's got them.
She's got all the wisdom. I have none of the wisdom and all the power. That's not a good combo.
She literally has like the oldest magic. She has like name magic. That's like a literal like. That's like
Some say if you speak her true name, a lightning bolt will hit your chest and you will turn into a much more attractive man.
Why do you think
or
I made
woman.
it this name? I don't want people knowing my real name and summoning me and shit. Fuck that. My real name is Roger Dennison, and please don't say that. Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Fuck.
Why do we have to apply by demon name logic?
What?
Why do we apply by demon name logic?
What do you mean?
Somebody says your real name and you appear.
No,
out of fucking smoke and fire.
I'll send you a whole article from Reddit. It's like name magic is like a thing, and they added it as a module for D&D. It's logicism. I'll send you the.
And that has definitely made sure that every woman wants to leave the room. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
You know who doesn't want to make
get wetter later, right?
Behave and put out that there was a lot of ladies here. I don't know what the hell you did wrong with your milkshake. You were supposed to bring the boys to the yard. But hell yeah, you did bring the ladies. So I say let's bring one up, right? Let's bring the second one up.
Drop this milkshake on the way to the yard.
Yeah, you messed it up. Somehow, did you put strawberries in here? I said banana.
Banana.
That's what happened. It's fine. It's fine. It's delicious. We'll get through it. Speaking of delicious, wait, that's inappropriate.
Recording in progress.
Here we go. Amira!
Banana!
Okay, thank you. I thought if I recorded, people would do the funny intro, but then they just stop and get ashamed.
I got scared.
Saying fruit.
Okay, so I'm going by memory, so if this is weird and I forget stuff, too bad. All right, so Ramadan is coming up on Saturday, and I was supposed to have a first date then. So the guy I've been talking to for a while, and he wants to kiss me, and I was like Googling if that's allowed. And so what I found is you can dry kiss. I was like, but at 7:09, me and you wet kissing, open mouth. He's like, that's hot. And I'm like, yeah, I will be hot because I'll be dehydrated, no water all day. I want to teach every day. I teach someone about Islam, and I got this guy I've been talking to actually finally converted for me, but he's never met me before. So trust. It will be good. This is not written down. This is by my memory, which is not good. It's a new joke. Anyway, so what was I gonna do? Do another joke. So, oh shit. Okay, I don't like this memory thing. Okay, anyway. I told you it's gonna get weird. Okay. Anyway, okay. So anyway, okay. So I was just gonna switch to another topic. Who's Michael? Oh, Michael Mousecast. Okay. Let me get focused. Who is this?
Michael, what are you doing here?
Hello. Alright, I've got to be somewhere. If I wasn't there, I'd be somewhere else. I'm going to shut up now, don't
Not a
I?
distraction at all.
Go on, Amira.
Damn it, Michael.
It is the hot mess.
Me at my
Yes.
best, yeah.
Say, how you doing?
I'm
during
not
my
heckler. I'm alright, yeah. A bit
Your
close to
mom.
death since the last
Anybody
time,
else
but
want to
anyway.
share anything?
Brother,
What did you have for lunch,
one,
Devin?
I don't know. Did
I
your dad ever come back?
God.
Stop
Amira, you got
heckling.
all of the extra time, by the way.
All women have witch powers tonight. I think it's what we have to do.
It's all getting fucking recorded as well.
So I was like,
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to mute you. No.
What you mean?
okay. Right when I got focused, nope. This is gonna be a great set to upload.
Whoa.
So, okay. So I was talking to my friend. I was like, "What's today?" It was like 2 days ago. I was like, "What's today? Monday? Okay, Tuesday." I remind my dad to take his insulin shot, but he's been a bit annoying, so I might not remind him this week. I might forget again. I mean, he usually remembers by himself by Thursday, so it's not that much damage. If you guys anyway, so I was like, I don't know, the guy I was talking to thought this was funny. So I was talking to him about, I read the ingredients on a whipped cream can, and one of them was nitrous oxide. And I was really concerned about like what the effects and the side effects of that are to the person. And he was laughing at me because there's no effects, I guess. Because, yeah, he said if you like tilt it upside down or something or whatever, that you can get high. And it's only funny for him because he thought I was stupid. So never mind. All right. I'm just looking at notes now. This is not by memory and it's still going bad, so that's good. I hate it when my sister eats all the eggs because I need them to have children. It's a random joke. It doesn't make sense, but I didn't go to college. Okay. I was talking to my mom about this guy I was dating, and he kind of just like stopped messaging me and ignored me and stuff. And she's like, "So are you gonna call him?" And I was like, "No, he treats me like crap." And I was like, "Don't you think I deserve better?" And she's like, "No." Mom, how are you gonna say no? I don't deserve better. She's like, "I settled for your dad. You have to settle. Your dad has 4 divorces. He settled in court." Okay, awesome. Thank you.
American, yeah.
So I found out when one of my dad's ex-wives, she told us that my dad never used soap when he showered. That's why he smelled. I was like, okay, I know you're foreign, but there's soap in Jordan and Palestine. I mean, come on. I don't know. I thought my dad was All right, let me end up on something good. Okay, I went out to get a smoothie, and they said it was $12, and I was like, "Why is it so expensive?" They said that the farmers are treated fairly and they get like a fair wage and everything. And I'm like, "Well, how much are the smoothies where people get abused?" They're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Never mind. I'll come back when I have a job. Have a nice day." Yeah, I'll just edit there.
Recording stopped.
All right,
Whoa.
Amira, thanks for coming to the hot mess.
Whoa.
Amir,
Yeah.
what's around the corner from you? What's your favorite chopped cheese place? You laughed when I said chopped cheese. What's around the corner from you?
I just go to Star Market. I don't know.
Store Market?
Star Market.
Star Market?
Was it
Yeah.
Starbucks?
There's no like cheese shop only for cheese.
No, it's
Um,
it's ground beef, and they put cheese whiz on it with onions and shit.
Oh, I don't never heard of that. I'm vegetarian and I don't eat meat. So.
Oh, that's really sad.
Oh.
I'm really sad now. Wait, you have a question?
That's
What-
something I said.
I forgot the
said
name of it.
something during my set.
I forgot the name of it, but there's this weird law where like if you have a group of people, you basically know everybody on the world just through like, that guy knows that guy knows that guy.
Yeah.
Who here do we talk to get somebody to get Amira to voice a chipmunk? I think she'd do fantastic as a chipmunk.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, or just a chipmunk?
Just a complete
Here
reboot.
and the Chipmunks.
It's a complete reboot. She's in complete creative control. She gets all the power.
So if you want to send in your scripts for the Hot Mess
Amira does
movie,
chipmunks.
send it to hotmesschipmunkmovie@gmail.com. We'll go through them.
But since we're sexist, obviously we got to take 51% of the money.
Ooh.
Yeah, just
for
for
who
a
is?
message.
You know who's also sexist? Our next comic.
Next comment.
Sexist. He does sets from bathtubs. You know what Velveeta is, because he was born in a Velveeta patch. Devin Flick.
First of all, I just want to point out, I thought you said sexist. I'm like, hey, girlfriend's been gone for a while there, man. That's a little bit harsh and on the nose. Shut the fuck up, no matter how true that is.
Listen.
Then I realized you said sexist. I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. I mean, let's be honest. We're all a little sexist. Just a bit of us. We're all experts in different things. There was it. We're World War III experts, and then we were health experts, and now we know everything about fucking physical assault. You wait long enough, everybody's got an opinion. Speaking of which, what did you compare me to? Velveeta? Damn straight, man. Because I'm fucking smooth. Except during that last bit, I was a little bit more Swiss cheese. A couple holes in there. Yeah, this cheese bit's going really fucking well. I'll wait for laughter. So, I did a set the other day, and I got to tell you guys, my kids' porn jokes landed pretty darn well, especially at the police station after they arrested me there. Fuck, those guys were in hoots. In case you guys don't know, I do two separate things. I write porn and I write kids' books. The important thing is keeping those separate, which pisses me off a little bit. Bear with me. Because when you look at one of the most famous examples, it's basically porn, which I have on my laptop right now. Good old Dick and Jane. Look, said Dick. See it go. See it go up. Jane said, oh, look. See it go. See it go up. Up, up, said Sally. Go up, up, up. Now picture this with a 30-year-old MILF with double D's, and yeah, you basically have the next hottest book on the market, tailored towards adults. But somehow my fucking shit can't even get on the top 10 Kindle list. I'm just fucking ranting here. So I think I both want to thank and blame you all. In case you guys weren't aware, a while back there, I had the option of being a nude model. That got nixed for a while because there wasn't enough interest. So I guess enough of you guys signed that change.org petition. But not quite enough because they reduced their prices and I'm back on the list, baby. That's right. I have like 3 different jobs where I get to expose myself physically and get paid a decent fucking wage. And if nobody's stopped that so far, if nobody's time traveled, how bad can it be? And that's coming from the guy who writes porn and failing at writing kids' books. So somehow I'm fucking killing it in this job market. No. You guys aren't paying me, so the clothes are staying on.
Hey!
You know what? Keep people paying me to keep my clothes on. That's a fine for me looking this fine. How much time do I got? Because I think I want to wrap this up.
1 more minute if you don't take your shirt off. 2 more minutes if you do.
You know what? I'll keep the shirt on, but when I talk about all this and
5 if you go tip to mouth right now.
Tip to mouth. Tip to
When I
mouth.
talk
5.
about,
Tip to
You don't have to succeed, but you have to try it. Come on, everybody, cheer with us. Come on, let's do this. Tip to mouth. Tip to mouth. Peer pressure. Come on. To mouth. Tip to mouth.
I don't know what's going on here. Now I know what a miracle feels
He wants you
like.
to see you or himself or whatever. It's fine.
Just start yelling at him. Kiss your dick.
I
Just
guess
get
we
all
have
angry.
2 minutes left. Christ.
Fine.
I had some friends unrelated when we were younger there. They loved to go up to random people, like say in a grocery store shopping parking lot. And they would just go, "It's 19." Perfectly blue sky. And the look of confusion on their face was worth it every time. They're like, and then just fucking gone. So clearly those shenanigans have not really changed. Only now mine are verbal and I'm a grown ass adult. No, I'm gonna give that wonderful minute back to the room there. So you guys do it.
Grown ass adult. Kevin.
Oh, God damn
it. He's such a grown ass.
Devin, the last time I watched you lose a room that hard was when I woke up and you were next to me naked. Okay, let's just cut him out of here, and that's a lot meaner. That's the best way to handle that, I think. Let's just ignore the problem. Let's move it to the side. It's out of sight, out of mind, or whatever. I still see him up there. Hold on, I can move you. Now I don't even see you anymore. I'm just gonna look at Behaven's pleasant face. Yes, that's much nicer. Okay, what up, Om? How you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, I recovered from that whole Devin thing.
Yeah.
I still think it's rude he didn't go tip to mouth. I know he can.
I don't address rape.
Wait, who's mouth? Who's mouth?
Your own. You go tip to mouth.
I like that you have that much.
What part about this?
Point. God damn it.
It's so easy. It's
Such
3 words,
Such
Devin.
a homophobe, Devin.
3.
Oh, we're talking about? Jesus.
Yeah.
Tip to mouth, my man. Google it.
Ah, my dog can handle that,
Safe
Devin.
switch on.
My dog can handle
Your
that.
dog is double jointed.
He literally constantly goes tip to mouth. It's all he does. God damn it.
You know who
Yeah,
makes a
that's
lot
smart,
of
Amira. You should run.
money? You know who makes a lot of money on OnlyFans doing tip to mouth all the time? I hear through the grapevine, maybe, possibly. No, I'm kidding.
Grapevine?
Do you want to do an intro?
That's why I don't have those $30 on Patreon anymore. It's you spending all that OnlyFans money on our next comic.
Should I keep going down the
God damn it.
road? Or
Yes, I get it. He's a sex symbol. And he likes to show it, but today he's going to keep his clothes on. He's just going to do a set, okay?
Yeah, I get that his sexual prowess is so strong and like emanates so powerfully that China wants to co-opt him as their like leader for TikTok. Yeah, but like that's just a rumor.
I literally heard that Putin comes watching videos of him. But
I
that's
literally
besides
heard
the
that.
point. Our next comic, Dominic Antal, everybody.
Dominic,
Hello everyone. Thank you very much for the generous intro. Thanks a lot. So what to talk about? What's going on in the world? I don't want to get the political much, but you know there's violence going on in the world. Of course, I'm talking about the Oscars thing. Just since you mentioned it, because I think that one of the terrible things about it is like how do you explain this to people? Like what happened? Like how do you explain this to your grandma? What's going on? Like it is like a what's this like a default type of person who to explain things like what is G.I. Jane? Like I think there's too much all these cultural barriers to go through. Like what's like I don't know like what's this going on? Because if I wanted to explain this to grandma, I would say like, well, imagine that guy, that comic one, he came to the Sunday lunch and he said, I think I'm full. Thank you very much, Grandma. I've just been to McDonald's. And that would warrant the, But speaking of Hollywood or stuff, of movies, this reminds me of how to segue this. When me and my girlfriend back in the day, we used to have like a movie date night. Like she would pick a movie, then I would pick one for the next one, which is a nice system because you learn things about your partner according to the selection that they do, and also learn about movies. For example, I learned that The Downfall is not the best movie for a date night. In case you wanted to know, Downfall or Der Untergang in the original German, because it doesn't really puts a nice mood, on the evening. But it's a nice movie. It's not very fun movie, but it is there. There is that famous scene with the protagonist being angry at the map. The movie Untergang, Downfall, just in case. In Slovak distribution, it's called literally The Fall of the Third Reich, which is, in my opinion, which is too revealing because it's about the Third Reich and which falls. And so, thank you very much for the spoiler. And there is this scene when the main character, by the way, Hitler is his name, just in case. This is the one with the weird hair, weird mustache. It's not a very nice guy. And he has a birthday celebration, and the topic or theme of his birthday is also, gloomy, just like his outlook. The topic is birthday in a bunker, in a losing war. But there's outside, there's still some, fireworks going on. So at least that's that. By the way, probably in that time, like a bunker celebration was popular because there is another character. She's called Eva Braun, and she chose this as a topic for her wedding. That woman, she had a very weird taste in wedding decorations and in guys. Am I right? Yeah. So we finished this movie, and it's quite gloomy. It's a not very nice movie because a dog dies there, so that's not a fun movie. But so we finished this, and my girlfriend turns at me, and she asked like, "Why of all movies did you choose this after I picked a nice movie to watch?" I picked The Notebook, and I say to her in my defense, like, "What is the problem? Well, there was a wedding at the end, wasn't it?" And that's my time. My name is Dominik Antal. Thank you very much.
Woo! Dominic, thanks for coming to the Hot Mess. Thanks for coming
Hell yeah.
to the Hot Mess.
I do love a good movie with a dog death,
The dog death movie?
Always.
I was doing research for cat and dog deaths in movies for a Milo Notice bit. And I got really sad when I found out that Shadow actually didn't die in that one movie. He died in the second one, I think. But
that makes me
happened off screen.
That actually doesn't evoke any emotion. Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what does evoke an emotion?
Someone evokes emotion.
Our next comic.
Whoa.
I call that emotion joy.
Oh, I thought it was envy. I thought we were going through negative first.
No, I mean some envy, sure. Not everybody can be freaking awesome, but you know what it's fine. It's fine. I get to enjoy it, so it's cool. Everybody, give it up for Ying. Woo!
Recording in progress.
Hi, Zoomers, Zoomers. Happy to be here. Happy to see everybody. We lost 2 females. Wow. I have a word for them, but they left. But anyway, it's a springtime, right, guys? Spring's coming, which means it's a mating season. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Animal Kingdom, the TV show, so I watch a lot of them. I just really fascinating part of the animal mating season. Like, just amazing. You feel like you're in tune, your same wavelength with the nature, with the earth. So I think the season at spring, I wouldn't mind if some guy try to have an affair. I'm not the guy that says, take my wife's name out of your mouth. I'm not bad, all right? To say it. It's flattering. It's flattering. Anyway, so ladies, they left. What I'm saying is, if you get a text from another guy, that is a mating call. Okay, very flattering. Only for spring. Only for spring though. So I want to let you know, I'm single mother for 8 years. For 8 years, the mother part is not hard. The single part is kind of hard for 8 years, especially during holidays. So this last month's Valentine's Day. So I'm watching my neighbor across the street. You know, they have a lights thing flashing on the window, pink and a red. You know, at night, like it kind of makes me jealous. I feel like I know what they're doing, you know, kind of thing. But then I'm alone, right? So it's like Valentine's Day. I was like, where's my battery? You know, where's my battery? Looking for my battery at my house. It's been a while. It's been a while. But then I realized, you know what? It's not a battery I need. I really need the lube. You know, the lubricant, the gel thing, because the lube go with everything, right? The lube go with eggplant, the lube go with a zucchini and a cucumber. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of business, right? At the end of the day. So that's all legit. But I tell you though, the spring, the mating season, I have done one outrageous thing in my life. I want to share with a small group of guys. Wow, I can't believe I said that. So I was dating this guy a very short period of time. Okay, so we spent the night on Friday night, then Saturday morning he left. So by noon, I got a text message from my ex-boyfriend. And he said, you know, he want to come over, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow. I was like shocked because this guy is the biggest narcissist I've ever known. He was always so elegant, never text me or anything. It's the first time. But you know what? It's a spray. I got it. It's a mating call. But then at the same time, I feel like, you know, I feel guilty because I already walk around with the sperm with the last night guy, right? So this guy texts me, what should I do? You know, so I said, you know what? It's a fucking spring. It's a mating call. So I text back and said, yes. So within 2 hours, he showed up, right? And we didn't even try to kind of courtship or anything. It just like few beers, then we did it again. It's like, wow, this is my record of lifetime. I want to share with you guys, like within 24 hours, I had 2 guys sperm inside of me. I was walking around like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And the next day, I got Facebook sending me a news feed, an article about some old lady wrote about, you know, their experience of a similar thing. Like, holy shit. By then, my stomach ached. It just really pained. You know, so this lady was sharing an article about that she had fucked 2 guys. You know, they all come inside, so the sperm are fighting, causing the stomach pains. Like, yes, that is true, guys. That is true, and they have all the scientific base about it. The sperm are fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting. So we're talking about trillion. Not only your own batch of sperms are fighting, millions of them, and then they have to defend from a different batch of sperm. So it is true. And I knew right away that Facebook was spying on me. They even know who's texting me, who I'm texting to, you know. So, but guys, what? It's a spring season. So polyamory might as well make it official, make it legit. You know, so I don't know about you guys, but to me, it's all great. Just text whatever lady you love, 10, 20 of them, all good. All right, that's my set. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Recording stopped.
To the hot man.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Dude.
Dude, straight from World War come back to the hot mess open mic. That's awesome. World War cum, dude. Her stomach turned into a cum World War. I mean, that's millions of sperm cells every time. That's a lot.
I thought you were
That's
saying,
a big
like,
war.
I thought you were saying like all the cum over all the world was fighting all the other cums from all the other over the worlds.
No, that's what happens if you add specific chemical. But let's not get into that one. It's dangerous for people to know the formula.
Yeah.
Can you do
It's not good. Yeah, I can do it in my kitchen. I do a lot of things in my kitchen.
Is
You
it
know what I
like-
can do in my kitchen? Listen to really good Zoom comedy.
Oh.
And you know who can deliver said really good Zoom comedy?
Our next comic?
I fucking hope so, honestly, because otherwise he makes me a liar. Like, so now guys laugh at him, because otherwise you make me look like a liar. Laugh. Everybody kneel, and I cannot read that. Woo!
Extra comment!
Hey guys.
Sorry, sir.
Hello everyone. My legal for now, but I'm an Indian guy from the suburbs, so yeah, it's been rough. So, a man named Tyler C. once gave a TED Talk called A Black Man's Guide to Surviving in North Idaho. I want you to know that I'm currently suing Tyler for stealing my TED Talk, A Brown Man's Guide to Surviving in the Midwestern Suburbs. I'm actually kidding. I'm kidding. That was a good TED Talk. I feel like the most relatable TED Talk I've ever watched was given in Cincinnati by Smriti Ram called Between Two Cultures. Actually, my sister walked in on me watching, and she's like, she talks about being an Indian in the Midwest like you, except she's funnier. My first thought was that, Smriti, you're from Cincinnati the same way I'm from Chicago. We both know all Indians are actually from the suburbs. But guys, I digress. I never thought I'd say this, but it's official. I'm cursed. I knew I should never have gone to Psychic Mary's tarot card readings in Vernon Hills, Illinois. It was a dare. But lately, I feel like things have been on the up and up. I've been offered a temp job and an independent contract role in the same week. So guys, you've probably heard about being semi-retired. Now you're going to hear about being semi-unemployed. So I finally caved in. I have a Disney Plus subscription now, so y'all know what that means. It means I finally have a chance to study up every reference made in The Big Bang Theory. I watched the first Star Wars movie in one sitting. Jesus, I gotta say, so much world building. And I'm not just saying that because there must have been at least 8 fictional worlds built for that movie alone. But do you guys believe that there was no source material for George Lucas to use? He wrote everything from scratch for that one movie, including all the different languages spoken. But to be fair, it's not that hard to speak Chewbacca's language, am I right? R2-D2's language, that's a different story. Also, I realized watching that movie, televangelists, they don't speak in tongues. They're just trying to communicate with Jabba the Hutt. You ever think that maybe the reason they keep asking millions of dollars from their parishioners is because that's how much money they owe Jabba the Hutt? I feel like those private jets they own are actually supposed to be X-Wing starfighters all along. The first Star Wars movie is proof that, I feel like the first Star Wars movie is proof that our intellectualism as a society is dropping. I mean, to watch a movie during the 1970s, you literally needed a notebook, a stenographer, and a 200 plus IQ just to understand the plot. Okay, so let me get this straight. Leia is Princess of Tatooine, and she's leading the Sand People into war against the Wookiees of the Death Star. Okay, that's way, I'll start over. I recently started watching the second Star Wars movie, which takes place on the ice planet of Hoth, and looks like it was filmed on the ice planet of Minnesota. Not to spoil too much, but Luke almost died in the beginning because he had hypothermia, so Han had to kill and gut his pet Tauntaun and stuff Luke inside the carcass. And yes, that scene that sounds like a deleted scene from The Revenant was in a movie that was somehow rated PG. Oh, I have 1 minute left. Okay, one more spoiler. I know I'm giving away so many spoilers at this point. You're basically the offspring between the Kardashians and the royal family. One more spoiler. It was also Yoda's first appearance, that movie. Just out of curiosity, basically Baby Yoda is now the original Yoda. So what do we call the original Yoda? Old Yoda, Grandpa Yoda, Geriatric Yoda? Okay, admittedly, in conclusion, this set started off meh and ended up underwhelming. much like the prequels.
Thanks for coming.
And that's my time tonight.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Coming to the hot man.
yeah.
There you go.
For picking a franchise I don't like that actually did make me laugh. So
Yeah.
rock on, bro. Like
Now you need to do
God damn
a
it, Star Wars
dissertation
sucks.
on why Star Trek's so fucking awesome. Star Trek's fucking
Star Trek sucks 3 times harder than Star Wars does.
What? Star Trek's fucking
No, they both suck.
no.
They are literally both TV made for people who hate TV.
Next gen.
They're people. It's TV made for the generation of people that said, "Hey, get further away from the TV."
Picard, dude. Earl Grey tea. Come on. Star Trek.
No.
Star Trek. Star Trek.
Horrible.
Star Trek. Star Trek.
Beam me the fuck out of here, Scotty, and then
Bro.
kill yourself.
Bro,
You
they're
dumb
like,
asshole.
They're like going through space.
Blow up the
like,
ship.
We're going further than beyond further before. We're going to the deepest reaches of.
Yes. Exactly. It's a Toy Story joke.
Oops. What, bro? No.
Yes.
Star Trek.
Toy
also.
Story joke.
Star Trek also. I don't know who Star Trek bro is.
Above and beyond, and then further. I get it.
I can't do that anymore.
God, it sucks. Oh, it's horrible.
Star Trek bro
Ah,
has too much.
I was gonna say something about.
I was getting dizzy.
I was also gonna start shitting on Doctor Who, but I saw Michael's eyes already, and he does not seem too pleased, so I don't want to push it. Like, I'm gonna steer clear.
Before our next comic, I'll say something.
Enjoying that, yeah.
Make Doctor Who fans punch me, but like, catch it. People who know the Doctor experience time out of order, so you can watch Doctor Who starting at any Doctor you want. Just pick a Doctor and start.
Yes, that's gonna make me want to watch that show.
Jump around, baby, jump around. You know who also jumps around?
Our next comic? Is it our next comic?
Our next comic. They jump around from state to state to territory. They're driving around. They're trying to run America.
They're running America.
You know they're driving around. They drive over oceans. Our next comic.
Patriotic.
Our next comic does comedy from a truck. Our next comic. His name's Dennis Mall. Are you ready, Dennis? You ready to?
Are you currently in a traffic jam, Dennis?
Yeah, we might have muted you before. Might have to unmute yourself. Oh, did you disappear? There we are, Dennis. There you are.
There we go.
Right, you're unmuted.
Hi.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming, Dennis.
Hi, thanks. I hope I sound good. My headset just fucking died out on me.
Ah, shit.
But, smartest guy out there, guys. I'm really not. I'm not the smartest guy. No, I thought Neonatal was a new Nazi group. I thought hypotenuse was a new way of hanging people. Yeah, I thought Taoism was somebody that really liked the stock exchange. Oh, holy God. Not the smartest guy. I thought the S&P 500 was a new NASCAR race. Let's move on. So I was thinking about, you guys know Mr. Peanut, the Mr. Peanut company? So his whole outfit's just kind of outdated, don't you think? I mean, come on. A top hat, a monocle, and a cane. It's like, who the fuck's wearing a monocle these days anyways? I mean, realistically, we ain't even going to get a monocle. But I was thinking, how would you update his looks? Yeah, I was thinking maybe a tattoo. Yeah, that says, EpiPens are for pussies. So I went to the doctor, had a prostate procedure. You know, they lube it up, check it out, and all that. Doctor's done it. She says, if you need some, there's some wipies there if you want to, wipe it out. I was like, you fucking clean it up. You made the mess, you fucking slob. I mean, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, all the money she makes and she can't fucking clean it up? Jesus Christ. Where I live, there's a town called Dennis. Yeah, the same name as me. It's called Dennis. Every time I go there, it reminds me of my prostate exam. Yeah, because I see the sign. It says entering Dennis.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, my fucking ass started squealing. So you hear about, so some guy got arrested for doing upskirt shots. Yeah, It was an old guy though. He wasn't good with technology. Yeah, the reason he got caught was because he was stupid. Yeah, he was using a Polaroid camera.
Oh.
Yikes. Yeah, really rough. I was actually afraid to even say that because I was afraid you guys wouldn't even know what a Polaroid was. So I was thinking, all right, so when somebody who died a long time ago, their birthday comes up, a lot of people say, oh, Nana would have been, she would have been 120. And it's like, when do you stop? I mean, you gotta be realistically. You can't be like, oh, Nana would have been 175. No, fucking Nana wouldn't have fucking been 175. Nana would have fucking died twice, probably 3 times. She would have got fucking hit by a car and got fucking some type of disease. Come on, realistically. Hey, so some guy was in the news. He went to jail for vehicular homicide, and he, unfortunately, hit some old lady. She was like 98 years old. And I'm not discounting the lady's death or anything, but realistically, the lady's 98. This guy went away for 20 years for a woman that's gonna die, probably would have died in 2 years. I mean, all I'm saying is the whole thing should have been prorated. You know what I mean? Come on. It should have been prorated. All right. Hey, I was thinking, so you guys know who Stevie Wonder is? You know Stevie Wonder? Yeah, flying musician. And he's got this song called Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. And the words, listen to the words of the song. The song goes, I've seen a whole lot of things in my life. That's part of the fucking words. I've seen a whole lot of things in my life. I'm like, fucking fucking Stevie. Are you out of your fucking mind? You haven't seen shit. I mean, come on. You might have felt a few things. But you ain't fucking seen shit. I mean, my musical response to that would have been, you ain't seen nothing yet. No. Hey, I was thinking, if Stevie Wonder's parents ever told him he was white, do you think all of a sudden he would just get really bad rhythm? all of a sudden he can't dance anymore. Let's see, what else? I don't know if you gave me the mic.
You can do one more.
Okay, I'll do one last one. So a lot of things don't mean the same thing they do when I was a kid. And I found that out. I called my college-age daughter, who was up in school, and I was FaceTiming her with my wife. I said, hey, me and your mother wanted to come up there and visit you. Want to see if you want to hook up with us. And she's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. No, you guys stay at home. I'm like, why? It'll be fun. It'll be like a threesome. Yeah, we could all hook up. Matter of fact, Nana might be there. Yeah. Matter of fact, along the way, like maybe we'll stop at a store and pick up what Nana really likes, a couple of green pies. All right, guys, that's my time.
Woo!
Thanks for coming.
Hell yeah,
Dennis.
everybody. Give it up for Dennis. Woo! The living proof that Zoom comedy is best delivered while being yelled at a phone that's apparently 2 feet away.
Endorse this
that was
message
great.
of Zoom comedy. I endorse this message.
Oh, man. Are you ready for this? I've been waiting for this. I've actually been like legitimately excited for this.
What are you excited for?
Our next comic.
Oh, I heard our next
Yeah,
comic.
Don't
can't wait.
exaggerate.
Our
Don't
next comic
exaggerate.
prowls
Yeah.
around local forests, knows how to speak to Bigfoot, killed all of the Bigfoot, and then now is King Bigfoot and is sitting on the throne waiting to fight other Wait, what?
No, I'm mind
Getting
blowing.
mixed up with someone else, though, definitely.
I heard
that
our next comic.
I was thinking.
I know that our
Dad.
Let's give Kim Kardashian. Our next comic.
I heard that our next comic hangs out at
She's
local
busy.
Whole Foodses and knows all of the different kinds of apples.
I heard our next comic is the reason that Whole Foods even has turmeric.
I heard our next comic one time drowned a fish by willing it.
It's all
I heard
true.
our next comic is a fish. Michael Monk.
Monkhouse.
Oh, right. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So how you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the level of energy I want to maintain. Good. How you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You think I care? Thanks for that wonderful introduction. I actually stopped listening at a certain point. Sorry about that. So yeah. There was a guy. There was this show I used to do, and a guy. He was like the worst MC ever because whatever the last person was talking about, he just repeat it and then introduce the next person. He was so shit. It'd be like, you know, I don't know. The last person was talking about fucking mongoose up the arse or something, and he'd go, "Well, thank you for that. The next act has probably never fucked a mongoose up the arse." So it's just every fucking thing he did. You know, someone talking about, you know, taking a shit off the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if the next act has taken a shit off the Eiffel Tower, but anyway, give it a beat. So anyway, it was worse than me. It's worse than me. Anyway, talking about Doctor Who before, yeah, it's a piece of shit, isn't it? Who the fuck watches that shit? I'm so excited about the new Doctor Who. I'm going to have a party last week, yeah. That was my Doctor Who joke. I can't believe how many adults get excited about kids' programs. It's like every fucking day on Facebook, it's like some 45-year-old man. I've seen the last episode of their Spider-Man. Oh my God, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, no, seriously, you go on Facebook and like, you know, men aged 45, it's like, you know, I've seen the last Spider-Man film. It's not very good. I'm like, of course it's not very good. It's a fucking Spider-Man movie. You're 45 years old, for fuck's sake, you know? Well, what are you expecting? Sort of Ingmar Bergman script, you know, sort of Ken Loach social commentary, Federico Fellini camera work, you know, it's amazing. Because that reminds me, a while ago, some new Spice Girls, yeah. It's absolutely true. An old Spice Girls B-side leaked, and so did I when I heard it. Yeah, it'll be streaming next. No, seriously, there was an old song by the Spice Girls. It was a B-side from 1996, and everybody who heard the song went on Facebook and said, it's not very good. Of course not very good. It's a fucking 1996 Spice Girls B-side. I mean, what the fuck you're expecting? You know, Dark Side of the fucking Moon? This is a song that Victoria Beckham in 1996 thought was too shit. You know, this is a song that Victoria Beckham thought if I put this out, it might bring my reputation down as ever. So anyway, talking about the Spice, interesting fact about the Spice Girls. Did you know that if you put all the Spice Girls CDs in a long line on the ground, you get really bored? Really. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. Mel B says, every time I listen to the song Mama, I burst into tears. Come on, love, it's not that bad. My best friend said Melanie C is a girl next door, so I moved in with him. He's a fucking liar, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone. Funny. Someone finds me funny, thank you. I'm gonna put that in my diary. I've been doing this for 10 years now, so one person. I've been doing this for 10 years now and I'm still shit. So we'll get it out of the way as quickly and painlessly as possible. Yeah, every day in London, a man moves house. He must be knackered. Yeah, my wife just spent 3 hours at a hairdresser. She must be lacquered. But seriously, here's a joke. You'll like this. What do you call a singer with 4 dogs? Mel C. Sorry, shouldn't make jokes about religion, should you? No, but interesting fact about the Spice Girls. I read this on Wikipedia, so it must be true. It's always the acid test for me, that is it on Wikipedia. Interesting fact. Emma Bunton. Do you remember Emma Bunton? Yeah. Yeah. There's always one person who remembers Emma Bunton. Yeah, me. Emma Bunton, Baby Spice. Yeah. Baby Spice. Every vicar's favourite Spice Girl, Baby Spice. Yeah. I've only got 1 minute already. I better fuck off quickly. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to fuck off. Baby Spice. What took you so long? Yeah. Lovely. Baby Spice was the last person to join the Spice Girls. She was a replacement for a young lady called Michelle Stevenson. True. Yeah. Nothing funny about Michelle Stevenson, really. Michelle just wasn't fitting in with the Spice Girls, you know. I mean, sure, she was a great singer, a great songwriter, a great dancer. Probably why she wasn't fitting in with the fucking Spice Girls. Anyway, that's all from me. You've been mediocre, as usual. Glad that's over. Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice.
Don't exaggerate. And the next comic is not a Spice Girl.
And our
He is,
next
however.
comic was a Spice Girl replacement backup for.
Speaking of Spice Girls,
So
the
give a
best
big hand
speech,
like I used to. Yeah.
the best speech I've ever heard is involving the Spice Girls. It's the Billy Butcher speech.
Everything is
Spice
awesome.
controls everything.
What's that? Old Spice.
It is so good.
You're gonna do the speech.
What's 40 fucking Spice up to?
Stop
No.
it, yeah.
What's she up to?
Spice up your
Nothing, I
life.
guess? What's Old Spice up to? Wait, I can tell you in a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Sporting.
There's this great thing
No.
called the internet. You can find out so much information. It's wonderful.
No, just from the speech. Ah, fuck it. It's too fat. Late. Okay, I can't find it. Somebody made a
I
song.
believe
It
you.
sucked. The Spice Girls rock.
The wind
Let's end on
got
that,
pulled
right?
out of your sails
They're
so
awesome.
quickly.
Instantly.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Took me
Guaranteed
3
promo,
seconds
what do you
to
want?
find the word schizophrenic.
You know who sails around the
I thought that was
world
Jerry.
for college campuses, sails boats down mighty rivers, and sails from pond to pond to do comedy, from pontoon to pontoon, from sea to shining sea. Tristan A. Smith.
Oh, thank you so much. Keep it going for your host. Give it up for Marvin Bontrager for hosting us. Yeah, this is great job, guys. Thank you so much. Also, I seem to have lost all volume. Or no, you just, no, never mind. Nobody was saying anything. That's why. They're just miming. You all mime clapping your hands at the same time. As I'm like, am I deaf? Like, what just, hey, Jesus Christ. I hate everything. All right. I think I need more confidence. I've realized that lately. I think I need to have more confidence in myself. I was laying in bed with a woman, and she came. Like, she came, and I looked at her and I said, "Hey, did you come because we're friends? Like is that why you came? Did you like did you just come for friendship?" And that's a dumb fucking reason. So like, I genuinely asked it. I was like, there's no way that she could be attracted to me. It's got to be she's just being a good fucking trooper and just wanted to come because she knows I needed it. All right. That's not a joke yet, but that is the literal truth of a thing that happened like a couple months ago. All right, what else I talk about? Yeah, I was talking to a friend a little while back about the differences between Black culture and white culture. I think I figured it out. I think the difference is white people have mental illness and Black people just have pain. Like it's just like because like I don't know, like it feels like some days I'm out here fighting demons with Jesus and white people are fighting illness with medicine. And like I just want to be mentally healthy enough that I can take a shower with the lights on. Like I just want to take a lights on shower. That's all I want. I want to just be mentally stable enough for that moment in my life where I can be like, okay, yeah, I can look at myself with the lights on and naked. All right, I think I'm all right. I don't know. I don't like this joke anymore, so I'm gonna skip it. And that's the real truth is that I forgot the new thing I wanted to talk about, so I was like just doing some old shit, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. What's fucked up is that Domino's Pizza, like Domino's, they're trying their best. Like this is their actual best. Like everything you're seeing from Domino's Pizza, that is the best that they can do. Because I don't know if you all remember in America, there was this big ad campaign that Domino's Pizza had. They had a huge ad campaign where all of a sudden they realized their pizza was terrible. And they actually said it. They said, hey, we didn't know this president of the company made a bunch of commercials saying, I'm embarrassed by our pizza. I'm so sorry it's terrible, but now we're gonna make it good again. He went all across America, like getting good tomatoes and being like, we got better dough now. We're gonna redo this recipe and we're gonna make you love us again, America. And now that's what happened. That's the time that we're living in, is the best Domino's pizza that we could have ever possibly had is the shit they're serving now. That's an insane thought to me. This is Domino's at their fullest potential. All right. Yeah, thank you, Bontrager, for that laugh. I don't think it's genuine, but I do need it.
Trying.
All right, what do I want to? What's that?
They're trying so hard.
A couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? They fucked up for not getting me on JFL. You know what? I think I get it now. I think I get why I didn't get the JFL audition. You know what? It makes sense now. It's fine. I'm okay with it. All right, I'm gonna do a classic. And if you don't like me from this, then I know the problem is you and not me. I sort of realized this recently. It's kind of a sexual joke, right? I have kind of a sexual joke, so just know it's kind of a dirty joke. People say sucking dick for crack is the worst thing that you can do. That if you suck dick for crack, that means your life went down the wrong path. Now, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Because some of y'all out here sucking dick for feelings. I think that's clearly worse. Because if you suck dick for crack, at least you get crack out of it. You get something tangible. You can lick it, you can sniff it, you can play with it in your fingers. Crack is a very versatile drug. If you suck dick for feelings, you're just a bad negotiator. That's all this is about you. You made the mistake. Oh boy, this is Bontrager. What did you do to me? I don't do this mic for 2 months and all of a sudden I'm terrible at it.
Everyone's smiling.
Actually, to be honest, I'm only looking at my face. That's actually the shit. I'm on a phone. I'm only looking at my face. So I have no idea how this is landing. In my mind, I think it's doing terrible. So that's just what.
Likes it. There's throwing confetti emojis.
Are they? I swear to God, I didn't know. The whole time I thought I've been doing because not like I can only see my own face. Like
yeah, guys, laugh with your mouths.
and I don't like myself. So I'm like, okay, everyone must hate it then. I'm only judging my own expressions and I hate my expressions. All right, I'm gonna do one last joke. And again, who cares how this goes? And Marv, this is one of your favorite jokes.
Hell yeah.
So recently, a little over a month ago, I got hit by a car. And like whenever that happens, I think comics assume that you're going to talk about getting hit by a car in your act. And that's not true. I'm not going to talk about getting hit by a car. Because the same week I got hit by a car, the exact same week that I got hit by a car, I had a much worse event happen in my life. The same week I got hit by a car, I sucked a woman's toes to break out of the friend zone, and it didn't work. We're still friends. Like, no one sucks their friend's toes. Like, that's not a thing anyone's ever done. It's like, I've got a lot of friends. Like, in this Zoom open mic, I've got maybe 3 or 4 friends. I've never sucked any of your toes. Like, that's not a thing. I don't like sucking toes. I just wanted love. All right, that's what I did that for. I wanted her to love me, and she still did. And now I'm the fucking asshole who sucked her toes and got the same friendship I had before out of it. Like, no one sucks toes for a deeper friendship. That's not anything I ever wanted. I wanted her to fall in love with me, and I don't know how to. Like, I think it's crazy. I think if you are not willing to suck toes for love, maybe you're not ready for love. At the same time, I think any man that'll put your feet in his mouth to make you not be able to walk away from him is probably not ready for love either. So I think we're both flawed individuals. And I don't know, like, it's a harsh reality that I wake up to now, knowing that I sucked her toes and I still got nothing out of it. Because I don't like it. It feels a little bit abusive. I gotta be honest. It feels a little bit unjust. Because also, the thing I didn't tell you, it's a little bit racist. Because I'm black and she's white, and I put her white feet in my fucking mouth, and I still got nothing to show for it. I did that during Black History Month. I put her white feet in my mouth during Black History Month, and she gave me nothing. And I don't know. It's just cruel. It's just a cruel reality that I wake up in, and I don't know. I just because now I miss her. I miss her all the time. I think about her all the time, and when I think about her, I get lonely. And I think about her deeper, think about her more. And all of a sudden, I start putting my middle finger in my mouth, trying to pretend like it's her toe. And the truth is, I can finger my mouth to completion. It works every time. But I can't finger the loneliness away. And if anything, I think that's what makes you realize why you're alone. It's like, okay, when you pull your finger out of your mouth, you're like, you know what? That's why she's not with me. I think this is why, because I'm the guy that does this. I think that's why she can't love me. All right, that's the end of my set.
Hell yeah, dude.
Give it up for Bontrager.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks for coming, Tristan. Everyone chant it with me. Sucked her toes. Sucked her toes.
Oh, man. Tristan,
those are awesome.
You truly are the Bob Ross of painting me in a bad light. Marv, you love this joke. So I got hit by a car. It's a great intro.
So I was mildly and majorly inconvenienced in the same day. You'll love that.
You see, the problem is that I love that. I do love that joke, though. But Bontrager, knowing me so well, he knows that I would have committed suicide just out of sheer annoyance. My car broke down 20 minutes away from home, and so it took me 45 minutes to get home, and I wanted to walk into oncoming traffic. I really wanted to do it desperately. Deep in my heart, I was like, let's end this. This is too annoying. I can't wait that long.
I just pulled out like a Molotov cocktail from his trunk. He's like, oh, God.
Fuck this. Oh, man.
Yes, do you have
you know who doesn't want to walk in front of traffic?
So just fucking light this fucking car.
Dude, you know what makes me not want to walk in front of traffic, though?
Mm-hmm. A clock.
This next comic.
Oh.
Our next comic makes me want to avoid traffic.
Avoid it.
Yes.
Nice.
Tristan,
our next comic.
Avoid traffic.
Let's walk into traffic with him.
Yeah, I like it.
What's up?
Yo.
Guys, my dad, he only listened to Quran in the car. Because he's like, we are good if we die. Like, he thinks that if we die and we are listening to Quran, or if we do accident, it's fine. So my dad, he got me fake driving license, but he would get mad if I listen to music in the car. That's his safety. And that's why our country is fucked up. Because of my father brain. And he used to take us to Mecca every year. It's the holiest city for Muslim, and it stinks. Everyone stinks there, and only my dad enjoys. And there is nothing to do in Mecca. We just go to the mosque. So that's like good Muslims holiday. And bad Muslims, they go to Egypt for holiday. This is like the bad. And we are like, how dare they go? They allow women to go without cover. They allow infidels to come to Egypt, because in Mecca, there is no infidels. There is only Muslims, and that's why it stinks. And when we, so I would like to say that the worst Muslim you are, the better life is. That's like, and we fly to Mecca with Yemeni airline, and they don't tell you what time to come. No, they tell you what time to come, but they don't tell you the arrival time. It's up to God. It's Inshallah airline. And my dad asked them, how long will it take us to get to Saudi? They say, we haven't made it that far. Hopefully, we don't have rough landing like 9/11. That's what they tell you. So you shut the fuck up and you fly, motherfucker. And when you land with Yemeni airplane, you hit the ground. Because in Yemen, there is no talent or like pilots. It's like if your cousins works in the airport, they will make you the pilot. So the most successful business in Yemeni airport is chiropractor, because people are sore when they arrive with Yemeni airline. And guys, let's get sexy. Let's get naked. I'm gonna get you naked in your mind. So the best orgasm or the best sex I had is with my current girlfriend, because she's the only one who fingered my ass and found my G-spot. And that was the best orgasm. And I would like to say that every man should finger their ass. I don't give a fuck what you think. This, you won't regret it. I have no other advice for you. From all the advices in the world, this is my advice. Dig deep. And guys, I respect gays. I respect and I love gays, but I don't like them to touch me, but I love them. As a straight man, I would like to say that women are the best thing God made in earth. And pussies are the most delicious thing. That's what I think. I grew up in Yemen. The first time I saw girls is like 2 years ago. So I'm so excited. I saw men all my life. So, in Yemen, you can only see the eyes, and you can only be an eye guy. And when you go to strip club in Yemen, the women take the glasses down. That's how we get naked. And I have one more joke. Can I do it?
I was just about to give you the 1 minute light. You got it, bud.
Yeah, I got 1 minute. So, baby. In Yemen, if you have land, build it and like live on it or rent it. Otherwise, you will wake up one morning and there is people from the desert consider it home with their camels and guns. And if you want to take them out, you have to do war with them, because the government, they tell you, build it. Lands won't be replaced. It's fucked up. So real estate is not good in Yemen. And you don't want to be a real estate agent in Yemen. And also one more thing, just to be careful, this fucking gypsies, when you fight, but it's true, like people shoot each other. I remember there were land in front of our house, and anyway. So these gypsies, when you shoot them, they will shoot one of their kids, and they will say that come from you. And they want another kid or the land, or they will kill you. So you tell them take the land. So there are too many motherfuckers But that's how the motherfuckers do it in Yemen. God bless you.
Thanks for coming to the hot mess. I don't address rape jokes because I don't want the cops to find me. Get in here, Ma. What are you doing?
Hey, what did you do? Why did you put a hole in your sound connection? Why is it cutting out so much?
Does it sound weird?
A little, at least to me.
Whatever. Well, it's good. Good, because like that's the list, right?
It's good that it happens at the end, right?
Yeah.
Technical difficulties, but with perfect timing.
What'd you
Another
learn?
thing we can put on the hot mess tab.
What'd you learn?
I already did my what you learned.
Russian
Don't
terrorist.
you remember? I did that very early.
Oh, what'd you learn earlier?
I forgot, but I did learn it at the time. So technically that counts.
I guess that's all right.
I smoked like 3 bowls in the meantime, dude. I learned that if you want someone to love you, apparently, you've got to let them finger your butthole.
Okay. So get some poppers. Let someone finger your butthole. Okay, good.
Jalapeno poppers. I think that's the completely wrong choice if I want my butthole fingered.
Jalapeno popper. It's like you do the. Woo!
You mean the gay drug? Okay.
Night, everybody. I mean, no, actually, it's afternoon for most of you, but good night for the Eurofolk. And
peace out, hombre.
Good night.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Behave.
Thank you for having us.
Hot mess open mic. Sashade. I swear, it was all a conspiracy. He was a robot taken over by Paul McCartney's brain. We all know it to be true. Don't at me. Transmission over.